Hey everybody, hey members, listen, I got a good story for you. Actually, it's kind of a good but sad story. Now with this whole influencer thing, there's some people when they get to a certain level, they make tons of money. Okay, divas striving to get to that point, not there yet. But however, there's this California influencer that she was doing the most to get some clicks and some views, and now it's going to land her maybe behind the bars, okay, locked up for a little bit of time. That's how desperate she was. But in her desperation for clicks and views and followers, she accused a couple of some crazy things. Let's get into this article, people, and then you're going to let me know your thoughts. Okay, everybody, let's look at this here. So there's this California influencer. She was charged for a wild claim that a Latino couple tried to kidnap her kids. Is that not messy? That's serious. So that's her. I got a picture from Twitter. So a California mom, and she's a mom, and an Instagram influencer who went viral last December after accusing a Latino couple of attempting to kidnap her kids. I mean, of all things, to kidnap your kids? Okay, from a craft store, has been charged with giving false information to police, according to county prosecutors. So she didn't just go online and accuse the people; she actually went to the police. Okay, so her name is Katie and is facing 2 misdemeanor counts for allegedly lying to the cops about an incident. The outlandish accusation against longtime locals Eduardo and Sadie Martinez, who have 5 kids of their own. So imagine being accused of something. You got 5 kids of your own, was an obvious case of racial profiling, the two said at the time. Great news for all of us, but mostly my cousin Sadie, okay, and her husband Eddie, a family member, wrote on Facebook. After the charges were announced, they were falsely accused. Hold on, let's bring this down some. They was falsely accused by this influencer of trying to kidnap her kids at a local Michael store. A major allegation. Oh, that's major. She obviously didn't know who she was messing with. My cousin. I'm so glad you persisted. There absolutely need to be consequences for attention-seeking influencers that make a drama for likes and views on social media. Okay, can you imagine this happening to you? It's totally could, and it's unreal. The wild claim began with a video posted by Katie, okay, on December the 13th, to now her defunct Instagram account. So they took her account away, right? And it was at Motherhood Essentials was her tag name on Instagram. On Monday of this week, my children were the targets of an attempted kidnap. This is what she went on social media and said, okay? Which is a weird thing to even vocalize, but it happened. And I want to share that story with you in an effort to raise awareness as to what signs to look for, and to just encourage parents to just be more aware of their surroundings and what is going on around them. Now, of course, this video is going to go viral if you write something like that. I'm gonna play a smidgen of it because you know what, and then I put the link in the description, because you know what, with these darn things, child, they're coming for me now. They be trying to strike me, so I think I could play about 30 seconds just so you can hear her voice. So let's play this a little bit, and I gotta make sure I don't play no more than like 30 seconds.
Thinking I just throw them in, cover them up, put the cover on top, and just walk through the store quickly, grab our stuff, and go. I only have 2 items. Okay. Monday of this week, my children were the targets of attempted kidnap, which is such a weird thing to even vocalize, but it happened. And I want to share that story with you in an effort to raise awareness as to what signs to look for, and to just encourage parents to be more aware of their surroundings and what is going on around them. I think right now we are so distracted by everything that's going on in the world that we are kind of have our guards up so much about masks and wanting to keep our children safe that way, that we're forgetting the most important way to keep them safe, and that is with us, and to not have them taken. So I'm going to share a story. in an effort to raise that awareness. But I'm not ready. This is hard for me. I'm not ready.
So she pretty much gave all of these details, okay? And again, I put the link in so you can go to it and just hear both her videos, okay? But she says strangers tries to kidnap her kids outside of the store, okay? After following them around inside. So she claimed this couple followed them around and tried to kidnap them, okay? And so they give you all the links, okay? The views hit 2 million people. 2 million, okay? Now her Instagram, I'm gonna say, is taken down, right? So she's white, as you saw. And that a man and woman have she's white, and she stated that a man and woman have followed her 4-year-old son and her 1-year-old daughter into the store. Okay, she said in the Instagram video that she heard the couple who didn't look necessarily clean cut on the phone describing what her kids look like. So this is feeding into the story that, they was trying to kidnap her kids. She said, I heard them talking about the features of my children, but I was totally paralyzed with fear. Okay. She continued, I just couldn't bring myself to say anything. She claimed the couple followed her and her kids into a parking lot and acted strangely as they walked to their van, which was parked near hers. Okay. Near her car. Very awkward. And so she had a picture of them. Very awkward, she said, explaining that the pair then drove away without further incident. There is no other explanation as to why they were doing that, besides they were just building the courage. I saw these people. They didn't look necessarily clean cut. I felt uncomfortable around them. Instead of making them uncomfortable with my discomfort, I chose to remain in my discomfort, okay? Police released image of the couple and asked for witnesses to come forward, but they were unable to find any evidence or witnesses to collaborate, Katie's account, right? So then the couple in the photo, which is Sadie Martinez, who recognized herself and her husband in the surveillance camera photo, said at a subsequent press conference, I couldn't believe it. It was like literally we were like guilty of being brown while shopping. The Martinez soon went public with their desire to prosecute her. Do you really think it's okay to go online and be racist and make stories about families? Sadie Martinez said at a rally several days later. It's hard enough to be a Latin family in a white community. That's sad, right? To get up and go shopping one day and then be accused of trying to abduct somebody's children is heartbreaking. Unfortunately, we have targets on our back, she said. So Katie, and that's the girl who made the video, the mom influencer, claimed the couple didn't buy anything in the store before supposedly following her outside. But the surveillance photo appeared to show them making a purchase. Shortly after the controversy erupted, Sadie Martinez's daughter, Issa, I'm gonna say Gonzalez, then Gonzalez told BuzzFeed News that she was horrified by Katie's allegations and that she believed that Katie likely overheard the pair talking about their own grandchildren, not her kids. Whew, this is crazy. So being that they was on the phone talking about some kids and the daughter said that they was probably talking about their grandkids, I would say at the very least, she didn't make up that the people was on the phone talking about some kids, because if she did, that would have been totally sick. Okay. She said Katie did not respond to an interview request. Her lawyer Charles told the Daily Beast he would not be able to comment in detail until Katie is arraigned. Okay. So let's go down. A source close to Katie told the Daily Beast that the police department sent the case to the district attorney's office after finishing their investigation. The maximum sentence on each of the 2 charges is 6 months in prison. Yikes. But the source said it is rare that the defendant be given that much time in such a case unless there are very specific circumstances involved. This is going to be one of those situations that ends up being fascinating legally, because the desire of the politics to prosecute something as a crime might exceed what's in the criminal code, the source said. Obviously, the top level interesting stuff with a social context of it, but there's also kind of a fascinating legal context to it. everything that's just sort of worth following in a number of ways. So pretty much they're saying like never have they had a case where you have this influencer who she wants to claim. So she wants to claim that she made a mistake. Like, well, her lawyer is saying this, that she made a mistake. It wasn't vicious. She legit thought that this couple was trying to take her kids because she heard them describing something on the phone, and she really thought in her mind that they were talking about her kids. And then, I don't know how true or not this is. According to her, when they left, she must have left, and their cars were next to each other, and it just all played into the psychosis that was going in her head at the time, that these people were trying to take her kids, right? So the force report allegedly filed by Katie mimics others in a long strain of phony allegations made by white people against people of color. Last year, a white woman in New York City falsely accused a black bird watcher of threatening her and her dog. When evidence emerged that she made the whole thing up, the woman, Amy Cooper, was fired from her job at an investment firm in Franklin Templeton. According to a 2017 study, Black people who were convicted of murder are about 50% more likely to be innocent than white people convicted of the same crime. Ooh, this is something else, this article. In the aftermath of the kidnapping allegations, Sadie Martinez started a hashtag prosecute Katie movement on social media, and was appointed to a panel on policing and race relations. And now this Katie is due to be arraigned May 13th of this year. Well, I will keep you posted on this story. I wonder if they're actually going to give her time, or if they're going to give her community service. I'm guessing, especially if this might be a first incident for her, they're probably going to give her community service. But also, I'm guessing she's going to have a lot of trouble trying to start another social media account advising anybody of anything, because she definitely freaked people out with that story. And I'm not quite sure what to think about it. Being that if the daughter of the couple that was accused didn't come out and say that the woman was, or they were on the phone talking about somebody, I would say, okay, this woman totally 100% just made up a story on this couple. But I think she might have her own paranoia. And it could be paranoid about seeing certain people. And once she saw the couple, everything just aligned up in the negative way for her to really think that this couple was trying to steal her children. I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget, hit the like button. Bye, guys.